So here's my predictions for the fight. I'm buzzing for this. I haven't been buzzing for a fight card in I don't know how long I can I mean maybe the last one was Conor versus Dustin 1, but I think the reason I wasn't actually as pumped for it as much as this one is because, for one, I feel like in a lot of Conor cards they don't feel like they need to put very big fights on the cards, therefore most of the fights on the Conor McGregor cards are not, no disrespect to any of the athletes and fighters, they're not the best fights, like in terms of names. They used to just put Conor as the main event and then whoever else is on the undercard or the main card, they don't really care. Not all the time, but sometimes. Whereas this one, we have people like Sean O'Malley, that's an exciting fight, versus Chris something. We have Greg Hardy, we have Stephen Thompson, Gilbert Burns, Conor Poirier, like loads of big names. Let's get into it, because the prelims is in like 30 minutes, so when this is actually up, most of the card will probably be over, but oh well. Or the card might actually be over. Hopefully not. So let's start off with the early prelims. I don't really know all of them. I'm not going to go over all these fights, but Brad Tavares, I think he's going to win that one. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, Brad Tavares. We have Jennifer Maya versus Jessica I. Jessica, I haven't got much experience watching those two, but I know both of those cards can scrap. And going to the prelims right now. Trevin Giles versus, I'm just going to put his name on screen. Yeah. We have the next fight up, it's not, is Ryan Hall is fighting, again, I'm not going to pronounce the name because probably butcher it. Guy's 10-0, nice. That guy's 10-0, so he must be good then. I personally think Ryan Hall is going to take this one. I just think he's too good. Like, his jiu-jitsu game is amazing. Like, the Imanari roll is quite a technique, or like a complex technique. He makes it look so simple. Like, just goes for an Imanari, maybe 5 Imanari rolls, catches that leg. If he catches your leg in a leg lock or an ankle lock, you're done. Right, next one, Nico Price versus Michel Pereira. Nico Price versus Michel Pereira. I think Michel Pereira will get that one. I just think he's a bit more loopy, diverse, as we've seen, and I think it was his UFC debut a long time back. He's a wildcat. He's a wildcat. So Michel Pereira. Max Griffin versus Carlos Condit. That one could be a good one. You know, Max Griffin's good contender, but I feel like Carlos Condit will probably get that one. Maybe I don't know. I'm just based on experience. You can't count out the old veterans. You can't count out the old vets. And saying old, he's not old. He's 37, but you know he's been around a while. Main card. This is first fight in the main card. Sean O'Malley versus Chris Montejo. Sorry if I butchered the name, but this one is going to be an absolute like devastation. Like, I hope so. I'm really rooting for Sean O'Malley. I'm a big fan of Sean. I was a big fan of his work in the octagon. He's such a good like nice guy outside of the octagon as well. Like, you know, I watch his podcast and a lot of his videos and stuff, and he's such a sound guy. Like, so Sean O'Malley, first maybe second round knockout. The next fight, Yana Kunitskaya. It's hard to pronounce her name. Yeah, I think she'll take that one. Greg Hardy versus Taito Avasa. See, it's a complicated one because Taito Avasa, I feel like should win, but then it might, like, I don't know. I've got a feeling that Greg Hardy might actually pull the upset in that one and win. So I'm going Greg Hardy. Stephen Thompson versus Gilbert Burns. That one is going to be amazing. Like, right, so I feel like it could go either way. Gilbert Burns' best option. Stephen Thompson's actually playing the name better, I think. But Stephen Thompson is an amazing striker. I feel like Gilbert Burns' path to victory is grapple. Just a lot of grappling. Wear Stephen down. You know, take a bit of bounce out of his step, because he is a karate style fighter and therefore he is a bouncy. back and forth. And I feel like he's got better movement than Gilbert. So I feel like Gilbert, big shots and grappling, but then again he is a good striker. I'm not saying he's not, but Stephen Thompson's got what 50 or 70 kickboxing. I'm not sure, but he's undefeated in kickboxing. I'm pretty sure. Stephen Thompson's route to victory: stay on the feet, striking, piece him up, avoid them big shots. Because Gilbert has got serious punching power. He has got serious punching power, and if he cracks you with a big shot or even just in the right place, you're going out. I don't care who you are. Stephen Thompson, Kamaru Usman almost got knocked out by him. So like, always dangerous Gilbert Burns, but I feel like Stephen Thompson will win that one. On to the main event: Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor. Now, I do not think this will go the way the first one did, just based on prior experience with Conor McGregor coming back better than he did last time. I feel like I'm going with Conor. Dustin. Actually, I don't know. I feel like Dustin could win this one. I feel like if Dustin comes back better than he did last time and Conor doesn't improve, then I feel like it's just the first round, maybe knockout. He was saying submission, but I feel like maybe knockout. Conor needs to improve. He needs to come back better than he did last time, and really, I think he really needs to improve that stance of his. He was coming in like with this like really high like boxing stance like this, blocking shots. But that's alright if you're boxing, which he was planning to do with Manny Pacquiao, but in MMA that stance does not work. Like, especially against someone who's got such a good kicking game like Dustin, that left kick of his is an absolute like piston. So I feel like, yeah, there's a good chance that Poirier can win. But just seeing Conor in the past come back, I've learned not to really doubt him. So, I mean, I could be eating my words in about an hour or 3 or 4 hours time, but I'm gonna go. If Conor comes back as good as Dustin was in the last fight, no, Conor needs to come back better than Dustin was in the last fight. And if Dustin comes back, we already know. You know what you're getting with Dustin Poirier. He's coming back better than he was in the last fight, and he's, he wants to prove a point that I wasn't a fluke. I'm not Buster Douglas. No offense to Buster Douglas. I belong here, and I belong in the championship picture. He is the number one contender. Realistically, Dustin shouldn't be taking this fight. Dustin should be fighting Oliveira at the end of the year, but bigger payday for him, I guess, and it just solidifies his number one claim. But I don't know. I have a feeling that Conor can take it. I hope Conor, because I'm a fan of Conor. I love Dustin as well, but Conor, he's a special athlete. He's a special athlete, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Conor. That's my prediction. That is my predictions for this fight. Tell me what you think down in the comments, or tell me what you thought if this is up after the fight. But yeah.